They're a big
We will. Welcome everyone to Kate's Family Vlog today, or should I say this evening. I am joined by the beautiful Jeanette Pickering,
Hello.
and I'm going to be interviewing my dear friend Jeanette. So we'll let the people come in a little bit, and then we'll get the questions going. So we will. We've got 2 viewers already. If Mr. P could watch the chat even as well for me.
Did you hear that? It says, can you watch the chat?
Yes, I shall watch the chat.
Thank you. So Pixie's gonna give me over anything that's I need to say if it's needed, because I'm not reading at the minute because I need to get the questions. So this is Jeanette's live, love.
Hey, Bella.
Best place to start.
It's all right. We had a few technical difficulties before we started because I had to send them an email because it wouldn't let her add me.
Yeah, sorry about the delay. It was.
Yeah.
So I guess a best place to start with a question time is to start at this very start. So the first question I wrote down.
Hey, Bossman's in as well. What? You froze a little bit there.
YouTube, I want to smack you. Which beautiful town in England were you born in?
I was born in a little village called Huthwaite in Nottinghamshire.
Ooh, I've never heard of it. So when you were a little girl,
it's one of them sort of villages where you blink and you miss it.
Right, a wee Vicar of Dibley kind of place.
Yeah, a little.
So when you were a little girl, what was your most favourite toy?
I don't think I'd got a favourite. I was into dolls and all that stuff, but I like to go out and climb trees and, you know, the normal sort of things.
Yeah. Out of these 3 options, which would you say best described you as a kid? Were you always getting into trouble, butter wouldn't melt, or a telltale tit?
Butter wouldn't melt.
Oh, of course, Jeanette's butter wouldn't melt.
I was good.
Yeah?
I had Disco Dave.
I was always getting into trouble. So anyway, next question. Would you say you were a girly girl or a tomboy?
I weren't a tomboy, but I weren't like a girly girl either. I was sort of a bit of in between.
Yeah?
You know, I weren't sort of, you know, all pink dresses and whatever, but I weren't sort of a tomboy either. But I did like to go out and sort of play in the mud and climb trees and things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I was sort of a little bit in between.
This is another one that I actually was excited to ask you. Did you ever enter a goth phase in high school?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, we all entered that. Maybe I was just weird.
No, I didn't.
Oh, no, serious? I really thought maybe.
No.
I
mean, you've got to imagine that I was born in the 60s. So
what would have been the thing then? Like, you know, in high school, would it have been punk more or?
It were more Bay City Rollers and things like that. I mean, I did go through a stage where I had all the tartan outfit and
preppy girl then.
I mean, at that stage, I mean, they're all tartan. They were like wedges about that big, and you know.
Not me. I wouldn't have thought that.
I think that was the only phase I went through where I was into the Bay City Rollers like big time.
See, I went through my really dodgy goth stage in high school. Like, I only really achieved what goth meant after. Like, I only learned to appreciate that kind of style. And like, up eyeliner, up the eyeballs and everything. Anyway, it's not about me. It's about Jeanette. So, what was your favorite movie from your childhood?
the very first movie that I ever went to see was Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and it always sticks in my mind because it's sort of like part musical, part comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I sat there sort of like riveted to the screen watching Bedknobs and Broomsticks. But it always sticks in my mind because it was the first movie I ever watched, or actually went to the cinema to watch.
Sorry, I'm just flicking between the questions here and the comments. Okay, back to the comments, or back to the things. So, what is your favorite movie of all time? Like, what is your favorite now as an adult?
Well, I'm sure Pixie will comment in the comments because he knows my all-time favorite.
Actually, yes, Pixie, what is your all-time favorite? Let's see if it's right.
Yeah, Pixie, you've got to answer a question. Like football.
What?
Kate wants to know what my all-time favorite movie is.
Dirty Dancing.
No. You like Dirty Dancing? Nobody puts
Yeah.
baby in the corner.
Patrick Swayze. Who?
Oh my goodness. Disco Dave. I love Kate's accent. Thank you. Okay. Back to, what was the first job you ever had?
Well, basically, I finished the school on the Friday and I went straight into a tights factory on the Monday.
My goodness, so you've been like working from you've left high school?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, so as I say, I finished the school on the Friday and I went straight to work on the Monday. I'd already set up an interview, got the job and everything before I actually left school.
That's fantastic. Like,
so it's basically, I'm a machinist.
Brilliant. Like, that is actually amazing. Okay, so if you could go to the shop and pick one bar of chocolate out of them all, what would be your favorite bar of chocolate?
I love a dime bar. I love dime bars.
Oh, they're good. That's a good one.
You're married to one.
What did he say?
He says she's married to one.
Oh.
Yes, I absolutely adore dime bars. It's you've got best of both worlds. You've like got crunchy and chocolate covered.
Yeah. Okay. The next one is, what is your favorite perfume or scent?
My friend bought me one for my 50th birthday, and I must say, because see, I like the floral ones,
Mm-hmm.
and it was Britney Spears. Actually, I've got it here.
Was it Curious or Circus? Like a little blue bottle?
Fantasy. It's that one.
Oh, you got the red bottle. I have the blue with the little diamonds.
Yeah, and my friend bought me that for my 50th birthday, and it's sort of still only half gone.
Oh my goodness.
But my sister-in-law bought me one, and that is my second. That is a next one, I think. But that it says Bergamot Rich Amber, and that's sort of thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. How do we scroll down here to make the chat? I apologize, by the way, that my toddler is still going about at this time of night, but let me just explain. It's daylight outside, and to her, it's Wide Awake Club. Doesn't matter, we haven't napped all day. So, yes, that's why. I don't really believe in putting a child in a pram and abandoning them for like hours at a time. So, yeah, like or in a cot and leaving them to fall asleep themselves. I don't believe in that. So she kind of
he just sticks with Alsterbrand.
He sticks with the Alsterbrand. What?
Hi, Sophia. Passion for cooking.
So next question: when did you realize that you had a talent for baking?
Well, same as I said, sort of try and tell everybody. Right from an early age, my mum always used to cook and bake, and sort of that's where I've got it from. You know, I just absolutely adore baking. I like creating. I like, you know, just the end product. When when you're baking, it's something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you and Pix, you recently celebrated your 15 years of marriage.
Yes, on Thursday.
You did, which is a massive whoop whoop. Sorry, I have a script down here. That's what I'm looking at. I would say Kate's family vlog ain't scripted. So, it deserves a big whoop whoop. Is definitely in order. So, if you and Pix could give newlyweds any advice on a good, successful marriage, what would it be?
Well, I look at Pixie as my best friend as well as my husband. I mean, we laugh together, we cry together, and it's basically that, you know, if you can understand each other, and I mean, I'll put my hand on my heart. Sorry, wrong side. A big, massive bust up in all the years we've been together, and it's like 18 years in December.
Together.
What?
What did he say?
It says we even fought together.
Oh,
we get each other's sense of humour. We and it's all right. I'm getting a little bit. It were there for me when my mum died. It were, I thought she died at 4:45 in the morning, and I rung, and I knew he'd pick the phone up, and it was actually up and waiting with the copy for me. It was there for me. You know what I mean?
Next question, sort of not even, it's kind of up and down with these questions, folks, so I'm sorry. I just jotted them all down on a notebook.
What Raven's put, she says, both as crazy about each other as any couple could be.
Yes, they are. They're a YouTube couple.
Yeah, we rib each other, we have a laugh, we sort of, as I said, we laugh and we cry together, if you know what I mean.
They're like, I'm just catching up in the comments now.
And it's if you can find that in a person, we just gel, we just click. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just seeing Disco Dave. I love the other.
I will have to watch back. Unfortunately, got something on, so enjoy yourself. Thank you, boss man.
Disco Dave. Who is Disco Dave? Is he new?
I just laugh what Pixie's just put in the comments. It says goals and 20 kids. Just think of the child support.
They are couple goals. I don't know if they remember it, right? But one night they were on a live stream together and they both said something at the same time and then went and fully went boom with each other at the same time. I was like, what? Couple goals. Party poppers, no flu. I swear.
Oh, Disco Dave says he's from Glasgow.
Oh. You're just your channel. I meant, like, where did you pop up from? Welcome to my stream, though. Oh, Disco Dave's a friend of Raven's, right? Any friend of Raven's is a friend of mine. Well, so you're welcome to the Big Blue House.
Or the Mad Half, whichever the case. and as we say, you don't have to be mad to come here, but it helps.
It does help. Just a wee sort of sachet of salt in there. Say I'm the sandwich short of the picnic. Yeah.
Or if we take lights on, but nobody's home.
13 watching, 7 likes. Awesome, guys. That is actually awesome. I'm just so glad you're coming in here and user support. I froze again. Supporting this live stream. I really appreciate it because, It's not very often I interview. In fact, I've never really interviewed. So having my friend Jeanette here and seeing you all comment, and it means a lot to her and it means a lot to me. So honestly, right. Next question. If you could go anywhere on holiday, where would you go and why?
Well, not a particular place, but I've always wanted to go on a cruise. I just love the idea of like visiting different countries. You know, I'm not particularly bothered where it is. It could be like a sunshine cruise, or it could be like one to Norway or the colder countries. I don't really care. I just like the thought of going on a cruise.
Fuck. What is? I know, a cruise. A cruise would be nice, like. So it is romantic, Dave. It is. It's actually so cute. If you could move, sorry, I'm still reading from my script. If you could move and live anywhere, where would you want to move to and why?
If I were to go anywhere, I would say Spain, because it's nice and warm. It's, you know.
I better be getting an invite.
I mean, not that it's never going to happen, like, and not unless we win the lotto. But I'd like a nice villa out there. I mean, not saying I'd live out there permanently, but you know, like sort of when it's winter here in the UK, you know, I'd go to Spain for 6 months and sort of come back here when the weather's not, you know what I mean? Just to catch up with family and.
I was meant to say next door to
Kate's all frozen. Oh dear, not good. Oh well, I'll have to keep you entertained while Kate comes back. It's frozen on my end. Don't know about.
Yeah, it's frozen here.
Yes, it has, Kate. It's frozen. And I'm sort of talking away to myself, and I need to blow my nose.
I put the cribbo as well today.
Oh dear. Is it YouTube playing up again? Oh.
Not bad, cribbo. Getting drunk.
I'm sure Kate will be back shortly. I'll just wait here till she comes back. She's Crimson had to end the stream because of it. It's obviously a glitch within in YouTube then, either that or Google Hangouts. Can everybody still hear me? And Equinox says hello, Dave. And Disco Dave says it. They can still hear me. Yeah, that's okay then. Well, while Kate gets it sorted out, I'll just entertain you. So, Disco Dave says if he flirts, just ignore him. It's all right. I'm not on the strong stuff. I'm just on the water. While Pixie's over there having the beers. Just saying. Yes, I'm on the strong stuff. I'm on the water.
Why won't it let me on screen?
Oh dear. You've got to hurry up back, Kate, because there's 12 watching and 10 likes. Oh, Midnight Raven's in the bath, by the way.
What?
Midnight Raven's in the bath.
Oh. We're live.
Just go back onto your Google Hangouts. Oh, I'm going to say it should be back on. Yeah, we're back.
Has it worked?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just laughing at Disco Dave when we was in Ravens earlier on. It was saying something. Oh, I'm not single, Pixie, and he said, "No, I'm a bloke actually." And he says, "I thought your hubby was a woman, Jeanette." I was chatting my husband up.
Oh no.
It's all right. We didn't have a about it though. Right.
Right, we're back. What was the last question I asked? Where did I get here?
About while we're on about the cruise, etc. And yeah.
No, because I just looked up and it was like you were like this. Jeanette, hello, Jeanette. Is anybody there?
If I were to sort of go and live somewhere permanently, I'd like to go to Spain. I'd like to buy a villa out in Spain. But obviously I wouldn't like to live out there permanently because, I've only got my sister. So I'd like to come back, and not that, would stop anybody coming and visiting me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at Disco Dave. Sorry.
He retracted it. I've seen it already, Dave.
Oops, sorry.
Well, Dave, it would be great if, we were closer and I wasn't already married to Crimson and Juice My Randomness. We're in a 3-way marriage now, and it's pizza, doggy style, and good nights out. So I can't leave this marriage. I love it. I'm in love with the pizza marriage. Yeah. That was a Ravens live moment where we had a confession and me and Juice decided we were just going to marry Crimson and he had no choice.
They were gonna co-share.
Yeah. We were. No, I'm sorry, Dave. Salty Nuts had to have his heart broke the other day too when I told him I was married to Juice My Randomness and Crimson. Oh. But I think Salty Nuts got over it. He got over it, definitely.
Yeah.
He's got too many women on YouTube to contend with.
I said the other day, anything with a pulse is Salty Nuts.
Yes. Bless his heart. So next question. Let's see. What was my next question?
Oh yeah. Gail's put. I think your Juice will be marrying another soon. He's been whisked off his feet by an American gentleman, and he posted some pictures from London. And next stop is Paris.
My goodness, that's cute. Fine, that's fine.
I think he's moved on. I think he's moved on from Crimson.
Oh, well, he's not going to find anybody more handsome and
Oh, he's in Paris now, is it?
There comes a picture at Eiffel Tower.
Oh, I'm going to say the last picture I saw were the lights of London.
Oh, he's actually met up. They're met up.
Yeah, he's been there about a week, I think.
Oh, that's so cute.
His name's Rodney.
Ooh, that's so cute.
And he's American.
I'm married to this guy. He didn't even tell me this. What? Oh, that is actually amazing. He's probably one of the people that have added me on Facebook and I haven't accepted, not realizing that they're actually part of the group and not actually people that I don't know.
Oh, it brought a point up about the boy proposes by the Eiffel Tower.
Spawning gets Germany are winning. Is he watching the match as well?
Well, I surmised from that he is.
Hello, Mark. Nice to see you in here. Right. Thought it froze again there. I was like, no.
No. It tried to find where you left off.
Yes. There's quite a save a list. So apart from baking, would you say that on YouTube doesn't count in this? Outside of YouTube, any other like hobbies that you would like put yourself really heart and soul into, like you do your YouTube and your baking?
Well, no, not really. I mean, apart from baking and whatever, I don't really have time for anything else, you know.
And any hidden talents that we don't know you have?
Any what?
Hidden talents that we don't know you have?
Well, at school, I was a goalie in the footy team.
Oh.
And I was a goalie in the hockey team.
So you can play hockey and you can play football?
Yes. Well, if you call a goalie, I mean, you just stand there going like this and
it's still an important member of the team.
Yes. And vlog from says and dressing up as Santa. I'm never going to live that one down, am I? I'm a good machinist as well. Vlog from the bog. You know, I made that outfit all by myself.
Did you? Are you being funny?
No. If you look on Pixie's Instagram page, he's got a picture of me as Mrs. Christmas.
Oh.
Now, I got like a choker on. I made them. I made like pigtail things as well, and the Santa outfit, and it's got fur around it and everything. And I made that from scratch.
Me? Ah, is that hidden talent? Let me see. Sarah, what are you doing, honey?
Even Darwin Droning's been perving over it now.
Oh, yeah, let me go back and read.
He says, I saw that today. Well, I'm just laughing at what Chris has said. I opened my present early that night.
I was always second last bell in races too.
Well, see, the thing is, I used to do the athletics bit, but I was saying I were always last. Another thing, I was on the athletics team, but I did the shot. I did the shot put. I was in the athletics team. I did the shot put. I was in the football team. I was the goalie, and I was the goalie in hockey as well.
Nintendo. I am just interviewing Jeanette tonight, so I know that you've sent me a message on Hangouts, not underneath the chat, but if you're watching, that's why I'm just brought Jeanette up tonight. But after I'm done interviewing her, I think Pixie's going live, so we're going to be coming to an end and then going over to Pixie's live. So, or I would bring you on, but this is just for Jeanette tonight. This is her wee special video. So, yeah.
So in a nutshell, I was quite an accomplished athlete, but only sort of not athlete as in athlete, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting that. Like, the football part, because I didn't think you were into football. You know, I never thought football.
Well, I'm not into football as such, but when I were at school.
But you know play. You never forget that stuff. Sneaky woman.
You know, they picked me because, I mean, I wasn't as big as what I am now, but I were the ideal goalkeeper, basically. And it's still like today, nothing gets past me.
Good. That's good. I like that.
Are you quite physically strong, Jeanette? Well, yes, I suppose I am. You know, I'd take anybody on an arm wrestling, put it that way.
Sir, love, listen, Tinky Winky doesn't fit out the door, so stop trying to shove him out it.
and Gail's just, but I was on the Rounders team as well.
I loved Rounders. Rounders was amazing as a kid.
Because I was the only person physically capable of whacking it, you know, so to speak.
There was the ball bounce out. Whenever they caught it, like on one of the squares, and they caught your ball and had it in their hand, you were out. Or
so if Dave's kicked the nail on the head, he says Jeanette would kick all of our asses. You better believe it.
I couldn't fight my way out of a paper bag. You and me both, Bella. I couldn't fight my way through a McDonald's bag. Never mind out of it. Could try.
But you see, this is the misconception people have of me. Yes, I am an emotional person, but you know, you don't mess with me, if you know what I mean.
Like you come across this little like la 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 Baker, and it's like stick on a pair of shin guards and she'll knock your head in.
The thing is, let's say I am quite an emotional person, but I'm very passionate about what I do, and if you're a friend of mine, then I will stand behind you every step of the way.
Yeah.
I'm too afraid to play with the Jeanette, even if she was single.
It's okay, Dave. It's okay. Many are.
That's all right.
It's all right. People would pay thousands to have somebody like me.
Seriously, Dave, you can naked wrestle with my anytime. You know what?
Now who's flirting?
I'll pay you £40 to come trim my bush. If you've seen his video, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, go and see him trim his neighbour's bush.
Well, I did say earlier on, well, my bush needs trimming, but it's one out in my front garden.
Oh, I love his videos.
Bella's sorted me down to a T, and I keep saying that Bella's my sister from another mother. She says I'm really soft until you type my family or friends, and I'm exactly the same.
It's whenever Bella's in, you have to be good. You can't, like, it's Bella. You know what I mean? You have to behave when Bella's in alive, but then, you know, you can't help it when you get Dave coming in and people, I'll do it for free, Kate.
He's not offered to do my bush.
Oh, well, when he's not my mind, we'll both come up and help. Oh, God. You got a pair of ladders?
I've only got a little bush out front.
Oh, God. These chats always end up going somewhere, like, don't
the thing is, with me and Bella, we've got the same sense of humour. You know what I mean? We sort of get each other, you know what I mean? And this is why we keep saying we're sisters from another mother.
Yeah. Bella should live more. I love Bella.
Well, she was on Pixie's. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. She was on Pixie's the other night, and you know, and she was saying, "Oh, I've bought a webcam, and you know, I've just got to pluck the courage up." I says, "Well, if you want me to talk you through it, I mean, because you sort
the best person for the job."
I taught Kate through.
Yeah.
Barry said he'd do man for some cake.
And then Dave's comment underneath.
Dave says he's going to come and trim my bush while you're away.
Oh, gosh.
Barry's put, no, she's farting again.
Oh, I swear. See, Bella, there was a wee while back. I don't know if you guys seen the live stream, but Bella had actually sent me a message mid live stream, bless her heart, and she was being so supportive. And God love her, I just started gurning on the live and just like, no, that wasn't my aim. No, don't cry. It was like it was so lovely, but she was like,
But yeah, I did say to Bella, I says, when and if you know you decide to start live streaming, I says, I'll talk you through it.
yeah,
You know, I'll sort of, I mean, you know, anybody will talk through it, really.
yeah, Bella, everybody loves you, so like that's just gonna be like a breeze.
But we were absolutely, oh sorry, we were absolutely creasing us then the other night because Bella sat there. She's trying to talk on the panel, and Bazza is in the background with a teddy bear behind her head, going like this.
I seen that. She's like moving it up her shoulder. Will evict me.
But if I talk, he will evict me.
Oh my goodness. There are some like belter lives. Like that live was so hilarious.
We were absolutely creasing ourselves with that. I mean, same as I said, I mean, he thinks we're all nutters. It's sort of slowly fitting in, if you know what I mean.
I know whenever I got Barry's friend request, I was like, does he know I'm the crazy one with the red hair? He's added the right Kate. There's Kate James. She's more normal than I am. So she is. No, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I came across Bella on Crimson's. Is Bella the one with all the pretty handbags behind her on Crimson's?
No, that's Francis, Happiness Sparkles, that is.
Oh, I thought that was Bella, and that's why I've always like interacted with Bella. Where did I find Bella? And then I seen her for the first time on a live with Gail out in a car park. So I did.
Yes, that was when Bella was in London.
Yes, that's right. That's the first time I seen Bella live.
I'm laughing at what Barry's put.
I would even trim your bush doggy style. Oh my god. Sorry. My face is going the same shade as my hair. There's no hiding it.
Well, that's a first. Nothing embarrasses me nowadays. At my age, Kate,
they get me every time. See their comments.
You've seen it all. You've seen it all.
It's like, how do you respond without looking like a total tramp? No problem, big boy. You know, like what do you do?
And Bella says that would be when Gail insisted we went to Blue Water.
Yes, and I think it was really windy and noisy, and you couldn't really live stream or something. But you've got a live out there, and it was really exciting because you were together, and it was like, oh, look at those two together. They're in the same place. I was so excited. That would be as fast what she can call you granddad. No, thank you. I hope you realize this is all fun, Pixie. Kate's family vlog. Is your bush the same color as your hair? No. It's not autumn anymore. It's more green.
Right, getting back to the questions. Moving on. Yeah. Moving swiftly on.
Bella's so looking forward to Birmingham. FaceTime all the way. So another question for you. What was your first ever mobile that you got?
Back when they didn't have mobiles. It's that far back I can't remember.
What was mine? It was a Nokia boopity boop boop snake kind of phone. Mine was my first.
It might have been a Nokia, but I sometimes say we're going that far back I can't remember. You know, I mean, when we were kids, a mobile was two cans and a piece of string.
Well, that's not very good. What was your network plan? You can only call me after 6. My mal go mental.
And Disco Dave's asking why we're looking forward to Birmingham, because we're having a meet-up on the 21st of July in Birmingham. You see, things I say, I mean, it's that far back, I can't even remember what my first mobile was.
Barry, haha. Never.
Remember the phones that have ringtones that sound like Morse code? Well, that's probably one I had. It probably were Morse code. Oh, I've just said that.
Hello, Pixie. Are you even listening to this live?
I said my first mobile were probably 2 cans and a piece of string.
Oh, it's here.
See, we even think alike, you see.
2 great minds, that's what it is.
Oh, gosh. So, Jeanette, what is your favourite dish?
I've got the headphones on, haven't
Sorry.
I think I would say my favourite dish is spaghetti bolognese.
Yes, with garlic bread. I wasn't expecting him to go, I've got my headphones on.
I don't know what he's laughing at.
Oh, God. My first phone was a mobile motor.
I know where it means Motorola.
Motorola. Yes. Flip.
it?
Oh my gosh, Dave.
And Disco Dave's put Jeanette's favourite dish is Disco Dave. Don't tell Pixie.
Brilliant. Where's Disco? Raven friend.
Really can't multitask. No,
Yes, I can.
it's not one of his fortes.
Oh my God, Barry. Coffee morning. We have to sit together.
He's not doing it to embarrass you, Kate. I think that's
No,
what.
you're not live. I'm not telling anybody.
Oh, Crimson says, remember our marriage, Kate?
Oh, I know. See, there's my husband. Look what you've done. Look what you've caused. I'll make friends. Doggy style? Okay. See if you start a fight in our marriage, Barry. 1 a.m. But Juice could be possibly leaving our marriage. That means there's an open space. Are you interested, Barry? You need to like pizza, doggy style, and help me out, Crimson. There was a third option. Was it cake?
From your bush?
Lemon drizzle? Oh.
Said you're a liar. She promised to marry me.
I've always been married to Crimson. I told you at the start, Dave, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. LOL, you don't have pizza or do doggy style like me. I don't. You gotta teach me. You're the master. Even with the extra pepperoni.
Bella said, God help Birmingham.
I know.
Best thing about it is,
sad that Crimson ain't gonna be there because then it's like.
the best thing about it, there's about 7 or 8 of us sharing a house.
I know, it's gonna be pretty mad. We'll be mattress surfing by 11 o'clock at night. Who let us loose? Oh gosh.
Dave's upset now. He says I'll suffer in silence.
But you love Jeanette secretly, Dave. Shh, I'm not being your cover-up. I'm telling Pix. That's it.
And me and Bella are the cougars of the bunch.
My Ulster sweetheart loves the finger cut away. And don't forget, we sleep naked. Wait, what?
It's all right. Crimson will get the joke.
Used to sleep naked. I bet you are naked too, you big sluts. Oh, I didn't mean to say that.
Well, we sort of part-time niece tryst as well.
Oh my gosh. That's highly inappropriate, Dave. So hold on, we've got Raven in the bath, and we've got Dave naked. This is turning into one of those nights.
Oh, Gail says, unless Pat comes, Jeanette, she's the cougar. No, nobody's taking Man and Bella's crown. We're the cougars. Just laughing at what Crimson's put.
I'll be sick with the foot of the bed.
Oh, it's going hot in here.
Put it on your hand.
You said cougars on tour.
Yeah. Oh, lovely mitten.
Yeah.
Now.
And Alice hit the nail on the edge, says me and Jeanette are the cougars, Gail.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Only specials get spanners, Dave. You gotta at least bring something to the table. Crimson brings pizza and doggy style. Bella brings beauty.
So right, I'm laughing at Barry.
Brings her speedy button clicking. Pixie's in there.
Pixie says this question and answer went a bit sideways.
It did, didn't it? Really quickly. It's like, what do you ask next? Because I'm scared it's gonna go like, you know, down another route of oh dear, oh dearie, oh dear. What do you want, Kate? What do you mean what I want? I can also edit our videos, lol. Oh god. He is a good editor, I'll give him that. Not that I'm self-promoting, but I'm promoting the fact that I'm fully dressed whilst writing this message. For me to get, oh, what do you gotta do to get a wrench?
Even Sarah thinks it's funny.
No, I'm only joking. Don't send me any nudes. Don't send nudes. I jokes. I don't want nudes. You just gotta come in, dude. Add me to your panel and I'll sing. You just gotta keep coming in and just being in here and chatting away. It'll not be long till you get your wrench. You're hilarious, actually. So, but yeah. And if I see you in Pixies and I see you in Jeanette's, you know, I'll start to relax and know that you're one of the team. So, yeah. Just for the meantime until I get to know who you are. As I've got very speedy mods as it is, they're quite on the ball with everything.
And you don't call me Quick Draw McGraw for nothing.
This tiny big enough for the two of us should be a quote on a t-shirt for her. It's speedy as.
And Olivia that called me Detective Jeanette earlier on.
CSI Picker, and I call you. She is literally on the ball every time. Hey, stop shouting! Come here. Say Pixie. Yes, please.
How can we get the shout out and I don't?
Say Natty. Yay, good girl. Very good. Can you say Dave?
Yay, she said it.
Oh, you're about 10 minutes behind.
Can you hear? Can you hear?
Yeah.
Did you get the short back and sides or a Brazilian look? Is Pixie your favorite? Yes.
Yes. There
Pixie
you go. Your favorite.
Yes.
Can she say Trollbuster?
Can you say Trollbuster? Yes. Okay.
Yeah. But when you get older, The answer is no.
No. Oh. Brilliant. Funny moments like. Can she say hello, Dave? Sarah, can you say hello, Dave? Yeah, come here. Oh, she said hi, oh, something. Come here. Quick. Yeah, quick. Can you say hello, Dave? Geek.
That might have been Kate.
Right, try one more time. Say hello, Dave. Hello, Dave. Say hello, Dave. Hello, Dave. Say hello, Dave. I mean, yes. Hello, Dave. All right. Here, put the mitten on. Say hello, Dave. Yeah. No. Geek. Yeah, geek. She does that too. She runs in your room and goes, geek, and then runs off like she's calling you a geek. There was this one time. There was this one time, right? She had a really, really chesty cough, and so the doctor prescribed her like stuff to take for her cough, and I could not for the life of me get her to take it. Could not get her to come into the kitchen, even to come near it. So I was like, Sarah, quick, Pixie's here. And she came flying into the kitchen and stood and took the medicine while he was watching. But yeah, it was pretty Barry as my oh my god. No, Barry, I don't think you can. Ah. All right, lovely. Where are you pulling this here? Hold on. It's like you want it on your head? Say yes, please. Say yes, please. Say thank you. Or not. Okay.
She's a right chatterbox when she starts.
It is, and you know what? It always seems to be commonly bedtime that she becomes this chatterbox. The rest of the day, she's not interested. I thought he was spoken for too, Bella. Right, so we'll carry on with these questions, actually.
Yeah.
Right, so next question: who is your favorite music artist?
I generally like Motown, rock and roll. You know, something like going back to the 60s.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
You know, I don't sort of like one particular artist, but I like sort of that. You know, anything Motown, 3 Degrees, Marvin Gaye. You know, anything. You know, sort of. But I do like the rock and roll. You know. Anything rock and roll, really.
Who's your favorite YouTuber? Not within your community, you outside of the community.
I haven't really got a favourite, as so to speak. I like everybody's channel. You know, I can't say
like famous YouTubers. Don't mean like I don't mean like any.
I don't even like any of the favourite. You know, the big YouTubers. No. I mean, you know, I can't say as I follow any big YouTubers.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, like at one time, Pixie used to like PewDiePie and Lance Stewart and all them guys, but to me, they just, you know, I mean, like I don't know whether it was Lance Stewart or something. Oh, I've been kidnapped. You know, it's all just a, you know, a facade to me.
Yeah.
And you wanted me to say him. It's like I like different people. I mean, like I love Bella's because it's a beauty channel. You know, I like Barry because he's a comedian and he does, you know, I like different YouTubers for different reasons. Always made me coffee.
Where's mine, Pixie?
But I enjoy everybody's. You know, that's not true for a start, Barry. But yeah, I like each YouTuber because they've got different, you know, content.
Yeah. And I say if you had have asked me 2 years ago, that same question, it would have been so different from what it is now. Like, it has progressively turned into the people that you would have been supportive of, like the YouTubers, like for example, Shay Tards were my icon. The blah 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 family that are always doing those mad dances and shiz. The Ebebe family or something they're called. They're mad. They're a husband, wife, and 2 kids. But anyway, those channels would have been a favorite, and then now I've found that the channels that, you know, I have got to know are probably would be up there.
See,
Laughing at Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bella put, what I only follow one in Daryl Leaves. He's a YouTube coach, a proper one. Well said, Bella. But yeah, it's like everybody's got their own separate qualities. I mean, you know, like your content, you do sort of art and about, and you know, like going out and about. You know, Pixie does his drones. You've got Barry that does the comedy sort of thing. You've got Equinox that does his photography. You know what I mean? Each individual, you know, each individual channel it's got its own, what I call a niche, if you know what I mean.
And that's like sort of what would attract you to them.
Yeah, it's just, I like, you know, if it's something that I'm interested in. Now, I mean, same as I said, I don't very often wear makeup, but I love how Bella does her vlogs and everything, because she's not sort of, you know, she's not one to put airs and graces on. It's like me, what you see is what you get, so to speak. You know, and the same as Emily says, she's found her niche because it's music.
Yeah, yeah.
I watch each individual channel because of what they do, if you know what I mean, if you can understand that.
Yeah, definitely. I love like the channels, like some of them have like like a motto, like, you know, you come in and Mr. and Mrs. P would be the nickname, and only certain people would, like, obviously you join a
yeah I know what you're saying. It's basically a lot in the community do refer to us as Mr. and Mrs. P.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, that's why I had to do this here. I had to like show people, if I have a crush on Kate, it's as far as I will ever go. I just love her voice. We'll appreciate that, because people comment saying that they don't know whether I'm American, Belfast, and I just go with whatever comes over me when I speak. If it comes out in a weird accent, it's just...
in fact, Bella was actually just reading my mind as to what I was thinking. You know, you get a lot of the beauty channels and they're sitting there and saying, oh, isn't my skin fantastic, and my eyes are beautiful. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing about Bella. Bella shows a before and after. Like,
yeah, but it's not just that you can relate to Bella because she's down to earth. She's like the lady next door, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Like, her before pictures, like, they aren't. You get women who would go like, oh, this is me before with no makeup on, and they're sitting there with like eyelashes out to here.
I mean, in my opinion, you get some of the beauty channels that are prima donnas.
Yes,
is the way I look at it. You know, the prima donnas, but Bella's totally different from any other beauty channel that I've seen, because she's down to earth. She's sort of, she don't put no airs on and graces on. What you see is what you get.
Yes, exactly. Like, she had uploaded That's a beautiful boggy accent. No, that's a beautiful boggy accent, kid. There was a photo that she'd actually uploaded onto Facebook the other day, and you could see the results. And it was like, you weren't looking at this paintbrushed woman to a paintbrushed woman. It was no filter, completely her, no makeup, natural, and you could see the skin's difference and results. And it's like, give us a gallon of that, actually. I would buy that.
Simon's in the house, bird in the hand.
Oh, hello, Simon. The naughty lady next door. Barry, it's Bella you're talking about. Hard to, like, incorporate. See what I mean? Speedy fingers.
Even though I'm being interviewed.
Exactly. Still on the button. Still on the button. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. Yes.
Simon says hello, Kate, Jeanette, and Chris.
Hello, Simon. I was actually meaning to get in contact with you a little while back. So, Maroon's flying off the left. Right. Listen to me. Come here. No, let me. Shh.
It sounded like she was shouting Bella then.
Let me tell you a secret. Pixie's gonna kick your butt. What? I mean, what? He will? It's pardon in this house, young lady. What? No, not huh. It's pardon in this house. Manners.
Bella says there's another side to me, Kate, and random's put evil Bella.
I can't kick a ball.
You didn't hear that one, did you? It says I can't kick a butt because she's my favourite.
Oh, see, you get away with bloody everything. I can't imagine there being another side to you, Bella. So, Jeanette, we've went through quite a few here. Yeah. Did it skip on me there? What is your favorite color?
Pixie were before me then.
Oh, hold on.
He actually beat me to it there.
Do you turn into a vampire after 12, Bella? Do we not bring garlic to the meat?
I didn't. Pixie timed him out. Brav, boom.
Yeah. It's like they all sort of shoot in at the same time. Did you notice that? Like all the same time. So that humors me. I think that's the funniest part of the whole situation is that once one channel's out, they come in with another, and then another, and then another. And it's like, bye, 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 bye. Nice knowing you, bitch. I'm sorry. I need to stop these voices. They make me say bad things. No, about 8, Gail. I'm out by 12. It's still daylight outside. Keep the blinds closed, Bella. Keep the blinds closed. I'm a vampire. Raven, I could believe that. But the thing is that you do appear in the day. So are you like special ops vampire? Midnight Raven is a vampire with a bat with a hat. Yes, I said bat there, but yes, with a hat. Yes, she is. She's a cool vampire with a hat. Sorry, just distracted by the chat there. Seen my hat and was like, oh yes, that's right, because there's a running thing where Raven is sending pics a hat, isn't it?
No, she's not sending it to him. He wants it.
Oh, he wants it. All right, okay. Hi, Paul. Nice to see you in here. Did you change your name again, Paul? Didn't recognize you there for a second. Football's over now. He's watching a crap film. Does anybody else have any questions that are appropriate for let me think of an age range. I can't think of an age range, but appropriate to ask Jeanette. Like, appropriate for what though? Because then they could say anything. Appropriate for YouTube that I don't have to restrict the video.
And I'll answer as truthfully as I can.
Emily, it would be me, and because I'm me and I'm awesome.
Well, actually, at the moment, we're in talks of doing a collab with Crimson.
That's right. I can't wait. Just
I've answered that one for you.
oh, brilliant.
Fixie's answered that one. When did Jeanette make her first lemon drizzle?
That's a good.
Well, it was
About 15 years ago.
No. I hadn't actually made it until I vlogged it, actually.
Oh my goodness! So you actually did that, firsthand? Like,
I think it were about nearly a year ago. That was my first attempt. Actually, the vlog that I did was the first attempt, but I have made it several times since.
Yeah. I'd like a bake-off with you, Jeanette. I'd probably fail epically, but bake-off.
Well, you see another thing that I've considered as well, and as you know, Callum, he does cookery at school.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I thought of actually bringing Callum in to help with the vlog.
I've seen some of that kid's work. He is a brilliant wee chef. Like the meals that he makes in school and then comes home with.
No, this is no word of a lie. Last week, not this week. Were it this week? Yeah, it was Wednesday. He made chocolate brownies. Now, I'd already done a vlog about chocolate brownies, but and on art again, they were as nearly as good as mine. Let's put it that way.
Nearly as good as yours. Yeah, nearly. Oh, come on, Mum.
but yeah, I keep saying to him, well, when I sort of do, I'm wanting to bring Callum in on the vlogs, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's something I'd like to do. And I keep saying to him, oh, you're going to have to sort of. I don't mean every time, you know what I mean, but I would like him to join me in doing my vlogs,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the thing that I'm on about doing with Crimson is basically Jeanette and Crim's news desk.
It'd be awesome, like.
And I mean, we don't mean it to be, eh?
2 seconds dead when I pick her butt. She's running up and down the sofa.
Would I like to advise people on bariatric surgery? I wouldn't say advise, Bella, but having said, having been through it myself, anybody considering bariatric surgery, I'd like to feel that they come to me and say, you see, I went through this whole process. You have to go to lots of meetings. You even have to see like a psychiatrist. So they're sure that you're making the right decision and you're doing it for the right decision. And yes, Nick, it is good for his self-confidence. The same as I said, he is a good baker, he's a good cook, he's a good chef, or he's a chef in the making. you know, and I've said exactly the same thing. Yes, it would be good for his confidence. But I wouldn't, you know, anybody considering bariatric surgery, I mean, I went through, same as I say, I went through the whole process. Normally, the span of from you making that decision to going for the surgery is roughly about a year to 18 months. Now, I'd started the process beforehand, and because I'd started the process beforehand, when we came to live in Sheffield, I only had to do it for 6 months. But you have to go to dietitians, you have to actually see a psychiatrist, or well, I don't know whether she was actually a psychiatrist, but they sit you down and they say, you know, why are you doing it? You know, and do you understand all the pros and cons of actually what you are going to do? And sort of once they think that you understand, yeah, it's a life-changing decision, and you know what is ahead of you, you know, basically they're sort of saying, well, yeah, she understands everything, you know, she knows all the pros and cons, you know. But I'd say to anybody that's considering it or is thinking about it, the only thing I've got to say is you don't do it for anybody else, you do it for yourself. You know, I was told before I had my surgery that because of the arthritis in my knees, that I'd be in a wheelchair within 2 years. And that was one of the things that spurred me on to have the surgery. I was determined I wasn't going to spend my life in a wheelchair. The person who all the family helped when I was away had a gastric. That's exactly what I had done, Bella. I had the gastric sleeve. But it's you know, it's a case of they need you to understand the decision that you're making, you know. And just for instance, while I was in the hospital, I went in on the Friday morning. I had my operation the Friday afternoon, and I was home by the Sunday. Now, there was 2 people in hospital at the same time when I had my surgery and had complications from the surgery. Now, you've got to think of them sort of, their complications, which can happen. You know, but I was one of the lucky ones. I never had any complications whatsoever. But you see, I couldn't have the bypass because you sort of have to, well, what is the right option for me? You know, there's the gastric sleeve, there's the gastric bypass, and then there's the gastric band. Now, the gastric band is not permanent, but the gastric sleeve and the gastric bypass are permanent.
Hello again.
But yeah, you know, I mean, it's what's right for you. I mean, I couldn't have the bypass because I'd had surgery on my stomach beforehand, and because of the scar tissue, they didn't offer me the gastric bypass. I didn't want the semi-permanent. I didn't want the gastric band. I wanted something that is more permanent. So has anybody else got any questions?
Yes, why is my child asleep?
Going back to the gastric thing, if anybody doesn't know, the difference between a gastric sleeve and a gastric bypass is a gastric bypass bypasses your stomach altogether. Now, the gastric sleeve that I had takes 3/4 of your stomach away and leaves you with like a banana shape. And that's what it's called, the sleeve, because you get like a banana shape. That's all you get left.
Yeah.
It's basically getting people to understand the pros and cons of either surgery, really. And the only sort of downside of it is with the sleeve gastrectomy and the bypass is how did you deal with it? I didn't have any protein drinks as such, Bella. I just eat healthily, but basically 10 days before my operation, 10 days before my operation, the only thing I could have was I'd got to have at least 4 pints of milk a day, and I could only eat low-fat yogurts and you know, these small pots of jelly, and that's it. Nothing else for 10 days.
That sounds horrific.
It was one of the worst 10 days of my life. I mean, you know, it's not an easy. If you could bring any 5 people, dead or alive, to a dinner party, who would you pick? Patrick Swayze, definitely.
No problem at all, Barry. I shall catch you later.
I think Patrick Swayze would be the co-host. Bye, Barry.
Night, Barry. I'll see you in Pixies Live if you're there.
Yeah. Patrick Swayze, definitely. Pixies put he would be all 5. It's quite a difficult, that one is, because as I say, I'm like Emily.
Patrick Swayze's dead.
I've been dead years.
I only found out yesterday Cilla Black was dead, and I've only just mourned her. You can't be serious.
And Gail's put, man, I would cope, I'd crack under the pressure. But you see, the thing is, I mean, going back to that, sorry, I'll come back to your question in a minute, Emily. You see, the thing is, it's called a milk and yogurt diet. And the aim of that milk and yogurt diet is to shrink your liver, basically, so they can get to the stomach easily. So you basically, you have everything like your kidneys, your liver and everything, they have to be shrunk in order to get your operation or have your operation. Oh. But you see, I got told as well, basically, if you're took down to the operating theatre and you've not done as you've been told to do, and they open you up and you haven't followed that thing and your organs haven't shrunk, they just sew you back up and boom, you know, you're done. You sort of struck off the list.
Well, not that there, like, but in the sense through the camera down the hatch, they make you what do you call it, from like midnight the night before, they make you can't eat.
Yeah.
Of course, Dickens here went and downed a pint of water before leaving for the doctors, and they put the camera down and I went blah all over them. And then they were like,
you see that this is the thing. I mean, like the 10 days beforehand, you've got to drink at least 4 pints of milk. So what I used to do was I used to measure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew that was my 4 pints of milk for the day. So yes, I could still have milky coffees and everything, but I'd got to make it with this 4 pints of milk that I'd measured out first thing in the morning. You can eat as many low-fat yogurts as you like.
Yeah.
But you could only have like the little pots of jelly. It's got to be sugar-free jelly as well. You could only have, I think, 2 of those a day. And that is all you can have for 10 days. And same as I said, to cheat you, it's just defeating the object. You know what I mean? I've sort of gone down this road, whereas I'm going to have surgery, and to cheat at the last hurdle, it's like basically defeating the object.
Yeah. If it was me, though, I'd be in McDonald's. Everything pronto. I'm stuck in here.
Oh, I'm laughing at what Bella's put. I can just see you and Jeanette at the pottery wheel.
Oh my god.
It won't be. It'd be a messy. Get off! It's my turn. Oh, Emily Bird said she'd pick Gethin, Billy Joe Armstrong, Jacksepticeye, Prince, and David Tennant. Well, you see, I've always. I mean, another one I think would be Marilyn Monroe.
Let me just. Sorry, can we go back? Emily, are these the 5 people you bring back from the dead?
No. As a guest at a dinner table, either dead or alive.
David Tennant is a fantastic choice. Can I come?
But I've always wanted to know. I mean, like another one, I'd say Marilyn Monroe, because I've always wanted to know, A, the reason for her death. Was the Kennedys involved? And I'm always, and another one I think would be Princess Diana.
Diana, yes.
You know what I mean? And it's like, hello Diana, sit down and have a seat. And by the way, was it a conspiracy theory, or was it just an accident, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, John Lennon, that's another one. Beatles.
Oh yes, John Lennon, yes.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's
I had to bring.
There's quite, same as I say, there's quite a few. It's like, you bring them back to the table because you've got so many questions to ask them.
Yeah. I'd probably bring back, if I could pick 5, I'd bring back June Carter and I'd bring back Johnny Cash, because, you can't bring back one without the other. They made a pact. So you have to bring back both. And I'd also bring back Ed Warren, who is Lorraine Warren's husband, because she's now left that creepy ass museum and she was quite affected by their lifestyle. So I don't like that she has to live life alone now. I can't imagine the demons she must face going to bed each night without him. So I'd probably bring him back. And then I've got like 2 more spaces. So anybody want free tickets to come meet these celebrities? Selling them £500 a pop.
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix was a legend, actually.
I mean, this just goes to show, like, what, like Midnight Raven says, Mark Bolan, Freddie Mercury. They just show the diverse people that we'd all have at the dinner table. You know what I mean?
Midnight Raven's picked a good couple there. How old were you, Bella? That's actually a really, really cheeky question. Sorry, you don't have to answer that. Just when you seen Hendrix live. Sorry, that was very rude of me. I'm so sorry. I meant it in the sense of, like, was it like your first ever little gig and woo, sort of style, or was it one of them chilled, sitting with a cup of vodka? Do you know what I mean? Adult kind of theme, sort of thing. What? No, Bella. What, 63 and 2? No way, This is like, can you imagine if we played the game Guess How Old I Am? I literally would be everybody's favourite.
Oh, yeah. Kekreknot says Karen Carpenter would be interesting. She had issues. Yeah, she had a lot of problems in her life, actually, Karen Carpenter did.
Marie Curie. Bring her back and ask her, was it worth it? Was it worth it? I know that probably sounds rude to people, but I don't really care. Because I've been cancer researching for years and there's no cure. And then there's people up and around America curing themselves with cannabis oils and cannabis. So it's like we donate money to this every Christmas, and it's like we're still no closer to cure or our patients in our hospitals being easily.
Everybody's guessing Emily's age now.
Oh, Bella's age or Emily's age?
No, Emily.
Disco Dave's back. Or he hasn't been away there the whole time. I don't know. He's been quiet.
Because he's way off the mark.
My goodness. Have you actually went and looked at Emily before guessing? Go and actually look at Emily. Actually, I don't know how old Emily is.
Well, I'm not commenting.
Younger than me, definitely, isn't she? I was born in 1992. She's definitely younger than me. And if she's not, she looks younger than me. What do you mean, no, she doesn't? She does. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Yep. 27 Disco Jabo. I think she did tell us her age on a stream. Jeanette will know. Jeanette knows everything exactly. Jeanette will know.
I'm sorry to say I do know, but I'm not saying. Come on then, Emily, reveal all.
She's definitely under 25.
There you go.
I said that before you commented, and I was wrong. 1991.
See, I don't remember a lot of things, but he says, I think she's 26 or 27.
Oh, wait. She's not older than me. We're the same age. No, we're not. I'm 25.
Well, he said, well, he sort of is right because she's still 26. She's not actually 27.
I think she's 21 too. I thought she was younger than 25. I thought she was 21, 22.
But most of the people know this, but have a guess how old I am.
16, not a day by it.
I mean, I think Disco Dave is the only one that really don't know how old I am.
See, I put mine out there. I can't even go, guess what age I am. He'll go 1992, and we'll work back from Emily's 1991. Anybody see me lift the pinky there? How British can you get? Like, I literally went like this. That is awkward. The pinky lift every time I have a sup of tea. It's not even tea, it's...
I like that one, Bella.
Mentally.
No better. You're not wrong there, Bella.
A good response too. Another Foster's.
Oh dear. Yeah, mind of an 18-year-old and the body of an 80-year-old.
Clicky finger Speedy Gonzales. I've still 3 left. We Darwin drizzle droning. Bless him.
Yeah. He's a slow drinker. Well, this time last week, Pixie had had 3 cans and about 3 whiskies.
That was a funny lie.
Bella's put as opposed to me, who's mentally 10.
I'll blow you one, Dave. There you go.
So nobody's actually answered the question.
Yeah, how old do you think Jeanette is?
And I know how old Equinox is.
He's 16, not a day by it. I keep saying about everyone. Oh, 60, Nick. No way, is he? I was going to say, like...
No, Nick, close, Nick.
53? Really?
No, it means that how old I am.
Oh, how old you are? No, she's not a day over 18, Nick.
Yeah.
Tell no one.
Bella knows how old I am. He's going to go up one now until he guesses it right.
Yeah, counting up. It's the other way. Pixie's a big liar, plants for hire.
His nose is sat there going.
I'm a real boy.
He's older than Pixie, but younger than me, he says. Darwin, he's only after me drizzle because he said 21.
Because he said 21. Oh, I love these chats. This is why I love these chats. These chats are so much fun. Yes, that's a good question, Raven. And
well, if your class, do you want to drink as a chat up line?
And then no.
And I did actually say no.
Are you blind? Now, see if you had been Irish, then it would have been no.
Well, I was actually at the bar getting the drinks. So, I mean, I couldn't get away with the fact that I've just bought some drinks.
It's okay, Dave. I'm married to the game. Married to the game.
Nick says he's 48, 49 next birthday. So yeah, so nobody's guessed correctly yet.
Oh, bless Simon. Back had to look at the sunset. Bless him. The African sunset in my hair.
Good morning.
Good morning.
See you in the morning, Larkia.
Good night.
Bless him.
Night.
His exams all next week.
The sun has gone to bed, and so must Larkia.
What?
He's like, Mom, get rid of her. Oh, I've never seen someone down a pint of milk so quick in my life than young Larkio there.
Nick says night, troll buster.
He said good night as well.
Night troll busters. Is Callum actually getting the blame of being troll buster? Oh,
He even admitted it last week when they were sat on it. So he says I'm troll buster.
wow! I know. Wow!
So is anybody any questions? Any more questions? But I mean, if that answered your question, Midnight Raven, no, he didn't use a chat up line. He just said, "Here, darling, do you want a drink?" Like that.
At least it wasn't. Hey up, darling. Let me see your tats.
Night, Midnight Raven.
Night,
and the answer to that was no.
If you happen to stumble into Pixie's live, I shall see you in there.
Did you see Chris's question?
Whose question? Oh, Pixies. Well, Pixie, somebody needs to be.
The answer to that is no. He didn't actually use that line, grab your coat you've pulled.
Well, Dave, I appreciate that you attracted me for my happy demeanor and my voice. But I'm in the game, man. I'm in the game. I'm not even like I'm married. I don't lie. I don't lie. I'm married to Crimson. And then Barry's next on my list, so you gotta wing your way through. Salty nuts is in there.
I'm laughing at what Emily's put.
Wish I could pull. You can pull, Emily. You'll pull me and a large pack of Coke, and we'll just sit and talk crap under the stars of Birmingham if you're staying. We'll bring your guitar. We'll play Wonderwall. We'll sing terribly. I'll sing terribly. You'll sing beautifully. Everybody else will try and join in, and it's okay. We'll have a good night, and at least you can say you pulled. An Irish chick. And don't worry, I won't come on too strong. I'll buy you dinner first.
It's all right. Nick says I pulled the other night. He probably pulled a muscle.
Pull the plug out of the wall.
Or a muscle. I see. I know Nick too well. He says a muscle in my back.
Oh, a muscle in my back. That was better than a plug out of the wall. All around the campfire.
There you go. Simon, a bird in the hand is spoken for.
Yeah, we could hold hands, Emily, and we can make marshmallows on that built-in fireplace.
I just saw the line at singing Ginganguli, though.
That's the thing, Dave. What you got to also consider is your woman from Edinburgh, because my stepmom is mad, and she's from Edinburgh, and you don't cross them women. My stepmom's scary. So she's from Edinburgh Dodge, like the plague. Stay with her.
As I was saying the other day, me and Pixie met like basically 2 weeks before. About February, I was pregnant, but it was planned. I met Pixie, I was 39. I was 9, and he were obviously 30. So that's a clue there. And basically, we sort of had this conversation, you know. He sort of said to me, you know, I want to marry you, all this, that, and the other. And I said, but do you want children? Obviously, I've got 3 children, other children. So we got on the conversation of, but do you want children? So we said, I've always wanted a wife. I've always wanted a family, blah, blah, blah. So basically, I said to him, well, if you're going to have one, we better get a move on, because my next birthday, I'll be 40. So that was it.
If you like it, then he did put a ring on it.
Well, basically, we would have put a ring on it before Callum were born, but, you know, that's a whole different kettle of fish, because my ex was being a dick, basically.
I think Equinox is right. Unless the troll buster is Callum, then we are completely off the ball. Somebody call the internet interceptors. No.
So yeah, so I mean, we met in the December, and by the February I was pregnant, because I said, well, you know, we've sort of, you know, we've got to get a move on here.
And you've got like the cutest little, like, these are just so cute. And your fist bumps and all that you do during live streams make me really jealous. Emily, if we go, no, you're not making me uncomfortable. I mean, have you seen Vlog from the Bog? His comments make me just beetroot red faces. Trust me, your comments are nothing. I got a friend request from somebody called Lisa Tiz. I don't know who that is.
Tis Lisa from YouTube.
Oh, are you in here, Tis Lisa? I got a Facebook friend request. I don't really accept people outside of my community, so if you are, I'm sorry.
And Chris was saying we're knackered.
That's the Foster, Dave. They'll do that to you. It's called beer goggles. I'm so close to you right now. But no, trust me, Dave. There's people that come into this live that have made like Salty Nuts just gives me a beamer face. So to be honest,
and as Nick said, if you get out of hand, you'll get a yellow card.
Yeah. My mods are like, that's what I was telling you. They're quick. They're quick. Fourth can, oh dear, LOL. The sin bin.
So have you got any more questions to ask me, Kate? Hey, DJ Ian, I'm Jewish redneck preppers.
Have I any questions for you? I asked all mine, but it's like one of the ones where I should ask Jeanette this, and it's like, should I ask Jeanette that, or should I keep that one?
So, has any of the new guys want to ask me any questions?
Yes, Ian, Jewish redneck preppers, also welcome to ask a question.
I'm just laughing at what DJ Ian. It basically, he had a night off last night and he went out on the Raz. It says his shakes has just stopped. Where do I see myself in 10 years? Probably in a old folks home.
Dave, I'm 25.
Yeah, I mean, nobody can say where we're going to be in 10 years' time. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Same as I say. I keep saying, my mum's death's learnt me anything. You don't know what's right corner. You know, you can't realistically. Yes, in the hospital down the road. I'll probably be there before then, dear. You know, I mean, none of us really can say where we're going to be in 10 years. You know, where do I see myself in 10 years? I don't know. And as I've always said since my mum died, it's a case of you live every day like it's your last, and you know it's live every day, you know, like it's your last, and you know, and every morning you wake up and you're alive. You thank your lucky stars that you know.
You're actually so cute. She's lying here. Yes, yeah. She's lying here. She's got her Teletubby duvet. Right? Don't shout. She's got a real Father Jack, like, drink. Girls, shout, doesn't shout.
Pixie's put, I'll be the king of YouTube with Mrs. P as the queen.
You already are.
Yeah.
I'm unsure what you're meaning, Dave. Friend, you were. So I have a duvet. She's a duvet for with Teletubbies all over it. She's her Teletubbies pillow. She also has 4 Teletubbies. 4 are tucked up in her Teletubby quilt while she's.
Sorry, I'm sorry for laughing. Simon's put, I want to be the old boy in the residential home that pees in the flower pots.
Yeah, and nobody finds out until it's a really warm day, and then they're like, that's that Simon one. That stench is coming from his bedroom. I can smell it from up the hall.
Oh dear. Well, put it this way, I mean, in 10 years' time, I don't want to be wearing adult diapers or nappies. I mean, that's my aim.
Don't worry, Dave, I'm not really an option for you to date, in case you hadn't clicked on already.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, as you know, I mean, I've got osteoarthritis, got several other things, you know. Every day to me is a bonus. Well, in 10 years' time, Emily, I'll be nearly 70. So, you know, I mean, that's another clue to me age. In 10 years' time, I'll be nearly 70.
We will put a peg on it and put you in a diaper.
I'll probably be residing at the Signet Hospital down the road. I mean, think about it, I mean, in 10 years' time, Callum will be 25. So I'm hoping that, you know, we'll be
That's a scary thought.
enjoying his, you know, his freedom, so to speak. By then, we'll be too old to go out and enjoy it.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it.
So in 10 years' time, we're hoping he's flown the coop, and you know, but by that time we'll be too, you know, but
just one of those things. My heart belongs to Crimson. And Barry.
It's all right. Bird and dancers, I'll stand in the corner and pretend to be a fountain.
And the troll Buster as well. Belongs to it too. Kind of a mixed. Mom. What, baby? You meant be asleep then? You meant be asleep? No. What do you mean, no, yes? No. No, yes.
Yeah.
What?
And then
Oh, baby.
I'm going again. It's a lager.
And Emily says, my heart belongs to Gethin.
Bless her. Did he end up seeing her video? That would be so cute. Or like her little clip where she's talking about him. I think that Raven sent him. That is like so cute.
Nick says, I think everyone knows that, Emily.
Yeah, Emily. Everybody's on that button. You'd think, Dave, actually, for with you being from Scotland, that you'd be used to it. The Ulster accent. Just saying.
Oh, Emily, don't stop it from getting you a boyfriend. I mean,
no, don't stop it getting you laid, girl.
And as I always say, there's always somebody out there for everyone.
There is. Totally, totally true.
You know, I mean, if I'm testament to anything, it happens when you least expect it.
And never settle.
And that's it. That's it.
Never settle. You'll. Oh, because I've laughed, it's brought me on the screen. But did anybody else see Pixie?
Yeah.
Just seen the head popping around the corner like something out of the Addams Family, for God's sake. Only, I know it's a hand in the Addams Family that goes about. It's not a head. Oh gosh.
Well, same as I say, Emily, there's somebody out there. I mean, you know, if you get the new job, you missed the right mark walking to your new job, or you know what I mean? It's
what? Stop cracking up at the castle. Bring it over if you want me to open it. Bring it over. Here, I'll help you. Plenty of fun. Sorry, I can't stop laughing. Here, Tata, get up, lazy. Probably like, get up, lazy. You're making me bring it over here.
I mean, let's sort of put it from this perspective. I mean, when I was with my ex-husband, I was fat and ugly, and I'd never get anybody else. And nobody had ever loved me, but lo and behold, 4 weeks later, I met Pixie, and that was it. And the rest is history, so to speak.
I love that my child's level of class within these houses is so different. Like, she has the royal family, the royal family that belong in that pink castle live in this farmhouse, and the people that live in this farmhouse live in that castle. So she's literally swapping out the rich for the poor.
Hey, Weaves World.
Waves World.
Bella's foot, I nearly fell asleep on the toilet.
That's all them bench ups or bench press up. The exercising they were doing the other day. Disco Dave.
No, Emily, that's wrong. That's wrong. Don't ever say that.
Emily, you're beautifully talented and you are an amazing friend, an amazing girl, and also you semi-waste your time on a YouTuber when you could be out there getting someone for you.
And Weaves World, I started you out, Pixie, on your anniversary.
You are better than that guy.
Yeah. You see, I got told this by my ex. Our partner were ugly and nobody had ever loved me. And 4 weeks later, I met Pixie and, you know.
And Emily, I love you in a non-lesbian kind of way. If I was a dude, I would. That rhymed.
Exactly, Nick. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
She's a beautiful, beautiful looking girl. She's just very shy. So she is, and that's the real truth. She's shy. She is, isn't she? Are we Emily's shy?
And Weaves World says, Emily Bird, that's a lie because I saw your channel when I supported you the other day.
Yeah, see? I remember whenever Weaves hit his I think it was 2K subs, and I did a video and I was like, you guys really deserve it. He was like, you guys, there's only one of me, what are you talking about? It was like giving 100 different people credit for one man's work. Oh, there's Pixie getting in, showing us all what a great husband looks like. I mean, lovely guy. Rub it in, Pixie.
Well, you see, this is the thing, Emily. I mean, going back to the gastric sleeve, I didn't do it for anybody else. I did it for myself. You know, because she said that's why I'm trying to lose weight. You know, you don't do it for anybody else. You do it for yourself.
That's actually beautiful, Simon. That should be a quote on that wall back there. I believe that, like, there's a skinny girl inside me somewhere, but I just shut her up with chocolate, like, every couple of days. She's like, help, I'm in here. I was like, shut up.
We've well said a bird in the hand. Can I swap my shell then? No, you're not bringing the chat down. I mean, it's how can I put it? You've got to have that positivity. You know what I mean? I mean, if I'm what's it to anything? I mean, when I split up with my first husband, I felt fat, I felt ugly. You know what I mean? You do go through these, and, you know, am I really that fat? Am I really that ugly? You know, but it's not. It's just not the outside that counts. It's the inside that counts.
Yeah.
As well. You know, you can be a supermodel, you can be stick thin, and still be a right biatch.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Some of these, you know, stick thin models, they've got everything going for them. They've got money, they've got the body, they've got the looks. But at the end of the day, you know, to me, I'm the luckiest person in the world, you know, because I find Chris, you know, and You know, I mean, I can't really say anything different, any different to going from what I had with my ex-husband. You know what I mean? To having somebody that worships ground I walk on. You know, he treats me like a queen. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah. Stop saying no. I know what you mean. Nay yourself.
Don't you like a queen? Because I like
Darwin says the bird in the hand correct. I will tell the wife in the morning, then she will book me in for a shell change.
As long as it's not a shell shock.
Well, you see, this is the thing. I mean, I've often said this, but there isn't nothing about Pixie I'd change at all.
That's even more cuter.
You know, I wouldn't change a thing except for the money part of it. No, I'm only joking. So that sort of killed the subject a little bit. But I was only joking now. I mean, same as I say, I wouldn't change a thing.
That's a good point. Waves World.
Well, at the moment, Waves World, I've got more than the average bear of skin. Because I have had surgery and I've lost 10 stone, so you can imagine I've got extra skin if anybody wants any. Like this bit here, look.
I got that.
Bingo wings.
Yeah.
Well, this is it. This is it, Bella. Same as I say, I mean, you know, in one respect, you and I are very lucky because I found my soulmate when I met Pixie.
That is so cute.
Yeah, I had we got on the subject a little bit earlier on. I had bariatric surgery. Believe it or not, I was 34 stone before I had the surgery.
Hey, Waves, you didn't comment the wave. So you didn't?
You know, and sort of on my journey, I mean, it's nearly 3 years ago, but yes, I have lost 10 stone. But I took the drastic action of having a bariatric surgery.
I'm on a seafood diet. Seafood and eat it.
Well, this is it, Bella. I mean, you know, you do feel like that at times, you know.
Nick. Just scrolled down.
You know, I mean, going back to the bariatric surgery, it was my decision.
My wave. I'm a redhead again. Well, again, now. No, I was never a redhead, but I'm a redhead now. It's not just camera effects. Well, slightly. I'm like dark everywhere else. You can't even see it now. Red.
But Bella says I love him. Simon says I keep losing weight, but it keeps on finding me.
I went into the sea and lost 15 pounds the other week. I was raging. I needed that to get back home. Like 15 quid's 15 quid. Do you get it? No? I went into the sea and I lost 15 pounds. 15 pounds. Money. I was expecting a whoa! That was a good one, Keith. Whoa! You scared me there.
It says, what happens if you eat yeast and shoe polish? Every morning you'll rise and shine.
Equinox and his jokes. Looks good from what I can see. Well, that's good. That's a good bit. Hold on. When's Pixie going to live?
Well, as soon as you finish this.
Oh, I was waiting on him saying, sorry, Pix.
Darwin says last time I lost a few pounds within the bookies.
Take it you never found it again. It was like me and that.
Patiently.
Well, you see, the thing is as well, when after I'd had my surgery, Callum lost a stone and Pixie lost a stone and a half. So yeah, so I mean, it were weight loss all round.
Happy days. Well, do you want me to clear this here up and then Pixie can go live and we can also.
Yeah, you can do. It says he's sat waiting patiently.
Oh, bless him! I'm so sorry.
You see, this is what sort of a gentleman he is. This that much of a gentleman. We wouldn't put sort of in the chat. Oh, I'm waiting for Kate to shut this down so I can. You know what I mean?
The guy was told an hour from 8 o'clock. Okay, right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming over to this live and showing Jeanette here support and asking her questions and just being here overall to support her. So I'm going to bring this live to an end, as you know, because Pixie's about to go live. So we will see you over on Pixie's live shortly.
Okay,
Bye.
then. Bye.
Oh, thank you, Jeanette, for letting me question you.
It's okay.
Bye, everybody.
See you over there.
Bye.